The wonders of the sea are indeed infinite. This is absolutely normal, seeing that there sure is a lot of water on this beautiful planet of ours. In fact, the world is comprised primarily of water, or at least the surface is. The depths of the ocean hold many areas in which humanity has very little knowledge. To this day, discoveries are still being made, as humanity has only but scratched the surface of that perilous ocean floor. Discoveries in the fields of marine biology and archaeology are still unearthed today and still making news when they are brought to the attention of the world. But what happens when these discoveries only uncover more mystery? What happens when new species from the sea are found? What occurs when the location of an unknown city suddenly appears in the deep dark depths? Hello guys. Welcome to my video. Today I am gonna show you 10 bizarre things found underwater. Please don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. And press the bell icon for more updates. 10. An ancient computer. That's right, long before Microsoft or Apple there was apparently this wonder, the Antikythera mechanism. Discovered sometime between 1900 to 1901 on the Antikythera shipwreck off the Greek island of the same name, it is believed to the earliest form of a computer. The Antikythera is an analog computer that was designed to serve several purposes, including predicting the astronomical positions and eclipses on the calendar. As so much of this period of history's technology has been lost, such advanced use of technology did not reappear in European historical artifacts until the 14th century. It is now on display at the National Archaeological Museum of Athens. Apollo moon rocket engines. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, multiple Apollo rockets were sent to orbit the Earth and Moon, and their engines that powered each of the boosters' first stages dropped to the ocean floor, believed to be lost forever. But thanks to Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos and his privately funded project, they have now been recovered. Discovered in 2012, the parts have undergone a 2-year renovation process, and are now on display at Seattle's, Oregon, United States, the Museum of Flight. It is not exactly known why Bezos would want to invest millions of his own dollars into funding the project, but some press has speculated he did it simply because he could. 8. The unexplained Yonaguni underwater pyramid, Japan. There are giant stone structures lying just below the waters off Yonaguni-jima, and scientists can't agree whether they're the remains of a lost Japanese Atlantis or entirely natural formations. Masaki Kimura, a marine geologist at the University of the Ryukyus in Japan, who has dived the site for more than 15 years, is convinced they are the ruins of a 5,000-year-old city. According to National Geographic, he claimed, the largest structure looks like a complicated, monolithic, stepped pyramid that rises from a depth of 25 meters. However, not everyone agrees, and Robert Schoch, a professor of science and mathematics at Boston University, has dismissed claims that these structures are man-made, believing them to be entirely natural sandstone formations. The mystery continues. 7. Xicheng Underwater City, China. Sometimes called the Atlantis of the East, Xicheng is a magnificent 600-year-old metropolis and a brilliantly preserved example of Imperial Chinese architecture. But you'll have to dive 40 meters underwater to visit it. The Chinese authorities deliberately flooded the city in 1959 to make way for the Xinan Dam and its adjoining hydroelectric station. At the bottom of what is now called Qian'an Lake lies intact stone architecture, including preserved stonework of lions, dragons, phoenixes, and city walls which are believed to date back to the 16th century. According to the BBC, the Chinese government organized an expedition in 2001 to see what might remain of the once great city. 6. A locomotive graveyard in New Jersey. Under 90 feet of water, off the coast of New Jersey, lie 2 steam locomotives from the 1850s. Discovered in 1985, during ocean mapping, the trains appear to be a rare Planet Class 222T, but seeing as there is absolutely no record of them, it's a mystery as to how they got there. According to the Daily Mail, The most likely theory is that they were being transported from Boston to the mid-Atlantic on a barge when they encountered a storm. The engines either fell off by accident or were deliberately pushed off to lighten the ship. Five. Emerald Treasure. Amateur treasure hunter Jay Miscovich discovered more than 10,000 emeralds off the coast of Key West in Florida, the United States in 2010. Thinking he'd hit the jackpot of a lifetime, they are estimated to be worth $500 million. His discovery earned him mass media attention. This then caught the attention of the federal government of the United States, who granted him only temporary ownership of the jewels, making him legally unable to sell them. Unfortunately, drowning in debt and unable to profit from his treasure, Miscovich committed suicide in 2013. Who actually owns the treasure has yet to be settled in court. 4. Mysterious statue of Jesus, Malta. Malta is located below Sicily, Italy. Divers located this statue of Jesus near the wreck of a ship. The ship was known as the Imperial Eagle, and it was a ferry ship that went back and forth from Malta to Gozo. The ship was also known as a cargo carrier. The wreck and the statue themselves can be found within an underwater valley of sorts. The statue and the wreck were found at only 25 meters below the surface, and close by is also an anchor and a tunnel full of coral. It is known to be an excellent site for divers. Three. The ancient city of Alexandria. The ancient city of Alexandria, ruled by Egypt's last pharaoh Cleopatra, is almost perfectly preserved under the sea. It is believed the city disappeared underwater due to a series of natural disasters, including tidal waves and earthquakes. Hidden for almost 1,600 years, it was rediscovered in 1998. There have recently been plans to build underwater tunnels throughout the city, making it the world's first underwater museum. 2. Tyre Graveyard. Okay, admittedly, even we know what this is at first glance, so scientists must have been way ahead of us. But at first, who knows what this must have seemed like to the early divers that waded deeply into the waters off the coast of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Imagine looking down and adjusting your eyes to all the blue and seeing nothing but a bunch of ominously placed circles looking back up at you. The location was found again in 2007. Amazing how long rubber can last underwater. The location is known as Osborne Reef, and all that the discoverers of the tires needed to do to figure out just what the heck happened there was to look at the old history books. As it turned out, the reef was an abandoned expansion project gone wrong and abandoned in the 1970s. 1. The mysterious movement of the tectonic plates. Talk about mysteries of the unexplained. So just to unsettle you fans of post-apocalyptic films out there, the North American tectonic plate is indeed moving away from the Eurasian tectonic plate. What does that mean? Well, it means that the mass of land beneath the sea in the mid-Atlantic region is actually moving as the years go by, and further apart, and apparently at the rate of 2.5 centimeters a year. Of course, scientists can speculate what this means in terms of what'll happen next, but really there is no way of knowing exactly. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, you must press the like and subscribe button. And let us know your valuable feedback by commenting below the video.